inside, a rare look at North Korea. Kim Jong-un opening his regime to a handful of tourists, allowing them to visit a new beach resort, and now they're sharing what they saw. Will Ripley is out front.
North Korea wants the world to see this as its Waikiki, miles of white sand, brand new hotels, but one big difference, it's nearly empty. So far, no Western or Chinese tourists are allowed here, just a handful of Russians, including Daria Zhukova and her friend. There were no other foreigners apart from us, 15 people, she says. They were in the first group of foreigners allowed to visit the Wonsan Kalma Beach Resort on North Korea's east coast. Strict COVID rules still apply. North Korea, always isolated, has yet to truly reopen. Daria says they basically had the whole place to themselves. The resort is divided into domestic and international zones. Russian tourists are not allowed to mingle with everyday North Koreans, essentially keeping the foreigners in a bubble. The only North Koreans they met were staff, always close by, always watching. And in the capital, Pyongyang, a growing consumer culture with a North Korean twist. A posh cafe serving $8 mochas, the layout and logo just like Starbucks Reserve. A furniture store staged almost like IKEA, with nearly identical products.
It doesn't get more American than French fries and milkshakes.
I remember eating at a fast food place in Pyongyang, the packaging a lot like McDonald's, minus the golden arch. I also visited their version of the Apple Store, smartphones selling for hundreds of dollars.
People wouldn't expect to see this kind of thing here in North Korea. 1, 2, 3.
Of course, most North Koreans don't live like the privileged class in the capital and along the coast.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Swedish visitor Johan Nylander and his son ran in this year's Pyongyang Marathon, the only time Western tourists were allowed in the capital since COVID.
Were you surprised to see all of that, given how isolated North Korea has been?
Oh man, when you go to North Korea, you will be surprised by so many things. I was surprised by the amount of Western brands, that mobile phones are everywhere.
He says these days, mobile payments with QR codes are standard in a nation cut off from international banking. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un wants his country to appear world-class, open for business. But for almost all outsiders, the doors remain bolted shut.
Tourism is one of the few sectors in North Korea not targeted by UN sanctions. Observers say Kim sees it as a lifeline, a way to bring in foreign currency while polishing the country's international image. The Wonsan Kalma project in particular has been touted as a symbol of progress, and some have even floated it as a potential venue for future summits, perhaps even with President Trump someday. Boris?
Wow. Will Ripley, thank you so much for that.